I mean, it is what it is, right? It's not a terrible team. It's just a mid team. It's a mid to like slightly above average team. That's what this team is. We know what the problems are, but this team is just starting to quit in the second half of these games. Now, I do think a lot of that is led by LeBron and AD. They're not displaying the best leadership. But my theory on this is that both LeBron and AD are basically quietly protesting, a.k.a. quiet quitting, because they want the front office to make a trade and get some defensive players onto the fucking roster. Rob Pelinka, you suck. And I don't blame LeBron and AD for actually doing that. I really don't, now that I think about it. Because let's go watch these highlights, and we're going to see just how bad the defense is. Oh, man, just roll the fucking tape. Let's go.
And Sheree Mitchell, former college basketball star, and Yule trying to work his way inside, finding KD for three. On him.
The mismatch.
AD.
2 to fire Davis.
Fade away.
Shot by Anthony Davis. Lakers offense number 4, the defense number 27. LeBron with a three.
Rattles in. What's weird is the vibes were good until the last second loss to Orlando, and something is up. I think they gotta swing like half of the locker room and send them out of here. The vibes are so off. What is this fucking defense? What is this?
Absolutely, that was a kid.
Here comes Durant.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth guy? Fifth guy's Bron's complaining to the refs. Fifth guy is I don't know who the fifth guy even is. Not even on the court, and it's just a simple 4-on-3. Beal gets an open shot. Oh, it's Rui. Rui, why are you Rui? You have not accomplished enough in this fucking league to just be able to jog back on defense like that. Even LeBron James, right, who's accomplished everything, even if he jogs back like that, people have a right to get mad. Rui, what the fuck have you accomplished? Why are you just coming into the screen right now? Get Rui Hachimura off of my fucking basketball team right now. I'm so sick of him.
With LeBron. 2 more threes. He becomes 7th all time in that category. Shot clock at 4. Play clock going down with.
That's all he does is score.
Putting it up and through. Every time these two teams.
Rui Hachimura grabs no rebounds, doesn't pass the ball, doesn't play any defense.
Nurkic underneath. Open.
Always has. He is a willing passer.
Reeves will scoop it up.
Good take. AR came to play. Austin Reeves came to play last night.
Lakers on the road have gone 3 and 4. LeBron the long shot.
Yeah, you can just tell. Bron and AD are just chilling.
Like we said, Lakers have lost 2 in a row. Inside to Reeves. Got his own miss. And on the doorstep.
Austin Reeves came to play.
Everyone's been clamoring all year last year. There's the steal by.
The back tap.
They needed a true point guard.
That's okay.
This offense.
Both ways with Booker gliding the other way. Then the acceleration over Christie. He loves the mid-range shots.
So, yeah.
Another mid.
Here on this, Max is in good position, but he just
And you see it.
he just gets
Substitutions both ways.
he takes the hit from Booker, and just look how far back he slides. But that's not terrible defense, so I can't get too mad at that.
Another mid-range shot.
Booker was just cooking Max.
And it was a 5-year hiatus, and they didn't see one another.
Nice, good cut, Max.
Booker chisels his way inside. Can't get the shot to go.
Good job, Plumlee, keeping that ball alive.
Grayson Allen 3.
Team's just kind of sleepwalking. Good pass by AR.
Suns have lost 5 in a row and 6 or 7, but they get the big star back Durant tonight. Allen to the hole.
Oh man, just an easy blow by.
Effectively, yeah, they've got both teams welcoming back injured players.
Oh, oh my, Dalton, Dalton, my guy, you got to be in a stance, bro. Dalton's biggest issue on defense.
Effectively, yeah, they've got both teams welcoming back injured.
He's just so high up, like he's standing so straight up. Like you got to be lower than that.
He was guarding guys at UVA. Look at the alley-oop.
That was nasty.
In Hollywood.
Here's Kevin Durant. He finds the cutting Iguodala. Offensive rating number 4 in the NBA for the Lakers.
That's a bad pass. Then LeBron's gonna walk up the court. Look at this. Look at this. I'm the biggest LeBron fan in the world. I understand he's frustrated, but this is your fault, bro. It's not. You can't get mad at your teammates for this. You just had a careless ass turnover, and then All 5 Suns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are running. And then look who's behind. Dalton's behind. Dalton typically sprints, though. He sprints. But D'Lo and Gabe got to sprint back here.
And that's Jones' third.
Dalton's sprinting. So Dalton's actually sprinting. It's D'Lo, Gabe, Dalton. D'Lo right now needs to be back here. So D'Lo's not even running hard enough. LeBron's not even trying to run. And then Jackson Hayes, who's probably the fastest guy on the court right now, isn't even in the picture. Look how hard Dalton's running, though. Look how hard Dalton Connect is running.
Still here in this first half.
Kevin Durant sails
This is just terrible effort.
2 gems found in the draft.
in the corner. Hachimura got it. The conferences, if you're an NBA fan, it is worth your time. Jones in the corner, shot clock at 1. Booker will not be bound by Durant.
I'm speechless.
With Booker, who was getting heavily doubled when Durant and Beal were out. Durant triple. Oh, he missed those 7 games. The Suns team is minus 69 points.
This is such horrendous defense by Rui Hachimura.
Here comes Kevin Durant. When
He's got KD. Nurkic hits him with the screen, but look at his screen navigation, dude. This is a fucking joke. Like, Nurkic hits him, but immediately like slips it, right? That's not even that hard of a screen. And then look at Rui. AD's communicating, right? AD's like, hey, you're good. Sprint here, Rui. Sprint here, Rui. Sprint here, Rui. AD's like, I'll take Nurkic on the roll. I don't need to step up for this right now. You can get here, Rui. He already left. Cam is going to close out to D-Book. Everything makes sense right now, right? Everything makes sense. And then look what Rui does. What is this? What is he doing? What is Rui Hachimura doing? What the fuck is he doing? Get him off of my fucking team. Seriously, get him off of my fucking team. He just stands there and just watches all of this. And then, you know what? I apologize to Anthony Davis. I apologize to LeBron James. You guys are probably watching this on film and just being like, yeah, fuck these guys. Get these guys off the fucking team.
the Suns team is minus 69 points.
Rui forgets that he's covering KD. You can't start this.
19-point game, as we said, Saturday, averaging 17 a game. Reeves a 3.
Austin Reeves, no dip. That's really sexy. That's crazy. AR's been in the weight room. He's clearly been in the gym, getting stronger, because he now has the strength to shoot the no dip.
Reeves a 3.
Boom.
Nice nifty dribbling inside.
AR came to play.
If the Suns by 2.
Something is off with this team, and I'm telling you right now,
Down low, Davis.
could take AD. The vibes were poor after Orlando, but I really think the return of Rui Hachimura, and it's not just him. I'm not just blaming him, but I think it's just adding one more guy who doesn't pass the ball, and as he makes a pass, but just doesn't play defense. I just think like it's the straw that broke the camel's back, where now it's like, oh shit, now we got Rui back. Here's another guy who doesn't play any fucking defense, has terrible, just like winning intangibles. And I just think it just was too much, and it broke the spirit of the team. That's what it looks like to me.
Triple, no.
I'm absolutely falling in love with this rookie, Ryan Dunn.
Here's Reeves. Twirling, firing.
I mean, AR came to play.
By Reeves.
Out of Rui, D'Lo,
Lakers starting the
and AR's the only one who came back this summer looking like a better player.
a 3 over Booker.
If D'Lo doesn't touch the ball and not run the offense, he just for some reason just cannot shoot. He just doesn't know how to shoot anymore. Rui just has no toughness. Rui Hachimura is 6'8", ripped, 7'2" wingspan, and like you would never be able to tell. He plays like he's 6'1".
Murrah back on Nurkic.
There's not much he could do there, but you just would expect him to fight a little bit harder, bro.
Jones to Nurkic again.
3 straight times you let Nurkic just fucking game you. JJ Redick, why are you switching everything?
Chicago, then when we got down to the arena, I would focus in on, or try to focus in, let's give and go.
Only a 2-point game, but it felt like the game was over at this point.
Thus far, Anthony Davis looking for more.
Got the double-double.
That's lazy.
Short on that fadeaway. Other end, Booker.
Look at this transition breakdown, bro.
Looking for more.
That's on AR. That's on AR. You're ball watching.
Double-double. Little bit short on that fadeaway.
That's so bad. That's literally like I could score that bucket in the NBA because literally no one's guarding me and they're just letting you take a wide open layup. That's crazy. You can never let that happen in a basketball game. Any of you that are watching that bucket that Book scored, you could have scored because they basically said go take a wide open layup. That's crazy that that's happening in an NBA game. That was a 2-point game before the layup, and they just let Book take a wide open layup. Nobody even attempted to chase him down. There was no back pressure.
Evening for Davis.
Brown almost in double-double territory. Booker 3.
This is, once again, horrific defense by Rui. So Rui, look at this. There's space here for Rui to close the gap and try to at least contest Booker on the shot or get over the screen. You should be going over Devin Booker's screens. You should. You can't go under the screen on Devin fucking Booker. And look at what Rui does. Rui is almost like magnetically drawn to the screener. Whoever the screener is, Rui's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, come screen me. I got to make sure you get good contact with me because, take me out of the picture, please. He, like, runs into fucking Nurkic for no reason. Nurkic didn't even really come and make contact with Rui. This tape is so bad. Like, when the game initially ended, that's just a tough shot. When the game initially ended, I didn't know that Rui was this bad. But on this rewatch, Rui Hachimura he just cannot be on a winning team, bro. That's a lazy pass by Braun. But hey, look, what do you guys notice, right? Like, look at Dalton. Look at Dalton. He's back here. D'Lo's not in the picture anymore. D'Lo is not in the picture anymore. D'Lo's not in the picture anymore. So Dalton, the rook, is sprinting. He's the only one that's really sprinting. And he gets the contest on KD. KD's KD, so he hits it. But that's effort by Dalton. Nobody else played hard on that play. What happened here? Okay, so Nurkic. So they're setting a. This is a double screen. So Nurkic is setting a screen on AR, and then Book is setting the screen on AD. I think this breakdown might be. But okay, see, here's the thing though, right? Here's the thing. This is part of AD and LeBron just quiet quitting this season, and I swear to God. This has only looked that way in the last 2 games. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm blaming Rui Hachimura. I'm just blaming Rui because it was fine until he returned to the lineup. Okay. So AD knows that Book is screening him and he wants Dalton to get in front of KD. The thing is, Book hasn't even really made contact. AD could really just slide in front and get in front of KD. He's just choosing not to, just being like, hey, you go do it, bro. And Dalton actually sees the space and is like, yo, you can get back in front. So why would I get in front of KD when you could? And that's the breakdown. AD's yelling at Dalton, but to be honest, that's AD's fault. He chose not to get through. He could have gone through. Giving up the switches too easily. That's a good play. We got to run more plays to get Dalton shots. I don't know why he got taken out of the starting lineup for Rui. Max just physically weak right now. He's just physically weak. Beal just gets into him, throws him out of the way, shoots a 7-footer. It's a layup for an NBA guy. 20-point game. Wow, we're getting our cheeks clapped. They're just clapping our cheeks right now.
9.5 to go. It's O'Neal, splits the D, kicks to Allen, now to Beal, into Connect. Shot clock at 5, fadeaway is perfect.
Bad one-on-one defense. Yeah, here's another thing. I know LeBron's been having a lot of these big turnover games, but Jackson Hayes just dropped the pass right there. There was like 3 drop passes from 3 drop passes involving LeBron. So LeBron should have had half the amount of turnovers that he had. I'm not excusing LeBron for his effort this game or AD. Those two had such bad body language. But my point is, like, when you can't catch the ball on a simple fucking run, I just hits him right in the face. Catch the fucking ball, Jax. Jackson Hayes' dad was an NFL tight end, but he's got the hands of a fucking cornerback.
This might be the first cup loss for the Lakers over the last 2 years. Russell.
I actually like the way D'Lo played overall.
Ryan Dunn, I want to make sure that
He had his moments of being bad effort and all that stuff, but for the most part, I was kind of fine with the way he played. KD's just stunting on 80 right now. Yeah, we're deep in garbage time now.
Coming off his highest scoring game Saturday against Denver. Good for
from 3. I want to see how the Lakers are going to respond against OKC.
What the fuck is that, Jackson Hayes? Jackson Hayes, you're like one stint away from being out of the league, and this is the effort you're going to give?
34 from 3. I want to see how the Lakers are going to respond against
What the fuck is that?
2-1 on the Lakers.
Yeah, terrible fucking game. I'm not even going to look at the box score because this isn't even really about box score. This is just about effort. The effort is really bad. I think JJ, defensively, they need to have a better scheme than just switch everything. And I think JJ needs to start calling some guys out. And the last thing I'll say is I didn't think this when I first watched the game, but oh my God, Rui Hachimura looked way worse than I thought that he actually looked like when I was watching this shit live. The replay tape is not kind to Rui Hachimura, bro. I don't want to just blame him. It's not just his fault because AR can't really guard. D'Lo can't guard. Dalton's not good at defense. So that's 3 other guys that aren't good at defense. LeBron is good at one-on-one defense, but he's not going to play help defense right now until the playoffs. So he's not really good at defense right now, right? And then AD has taken a step back as a defender this year. So there's not that many elite defenders on the team right now outside of like Anthony Davis if he's locked in, or Cam Reddish, right? So I'm not just blaming Rui Hachimura for all the defensive issues, but the mistakes that he makes on film are so puzzling and they're so bad that I think like they would be better off in these last 2 games if he just didn't play and they stuck with the starting lineup that they had. I'm not even kidding. It's really bad. But let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, you guys are watching this too, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm just watching the replays right now, and he's making some of the dumbest mistakes I've ever seen. Like, his mistakes aren't just, oh, he got crossed over and blown by, which happens as well. But it's literally just, for some reason, he just stopped running after his man. It's the weirdest shit. Whatever. Fuck this.